everyone, how are you? Hope you are doing well. I'm Achintha Radhika here with a new chapter of class 6 Civics, chapter Diversity and Discrimination. What's the name of a chapter? Diversity and Discrimination. So, by the name of this chapter, you might be thinking that why along with diversity, I'm using the word discrimination. So see, in this chapter, I'll be telling you that how diversity leads to discrimination. So first of all, we need to loop the chapters. Which chapters? Our first chapter, which was understanding diversity, which was about diversity. What is diversity? I've told you what is diversity. So the differences among the people, just like in terms of languages, in terms of dressing styles, in terms of their language I told you, then in terms of festivals, in terms of wearing clothes, in terms of eating habits, right? So each and every people eat different type of food, right? So this is all what? Diversity. But friends, this diversity only leads to discrimination. So we need to connect the chapters. Diversity makes a word beautiful, right? But when this diversity leads to discrimination, it's wrong. We should enjoy diversity, as India, our country, is the country of diversity. We should enjoy diversity, right? So we should not discriminate the person. Now you might be thinking, what is this discrimination? So see, diversity leads to discrimination. Yes, diversity only leads to discrimination. So see, for example, I can tell you that in our society, like there is a society, and in that society there is a person. That person is not knowing the language English. So that person will be discriminated on the basis of language. So see, there is a group of children in that society. So that person who wants to become their friend, they are not considering that person as their friend. They are considering that person as different from them, because that person is not knowing the language English. So the group of children are considering that person is different from us. But they are not seeing that person is also a human. He can also do the same things which we can do. That person is also having some capabilities, right? But on the terms of language, the group of children is not considering that person as just same as they are. So what will they do? So they will not be considering that person along with them, as if they are playing in a ground. So they will not let that person and play with them. They will consider that person different. They will tease them, right? They will laugh at the other person because that person is not knowing English. So what is the group of children doing with that other person? They are discriminating that person, right? So sometimes people who are different from others, that person was different from the group of children, right? That person didn't know how to speak the language English. So the people who are different from others are teased. Children were teasing that other person, right? They are teased, they are laughed at and not included in a certain activity or a group. That person was teased by the children, right? That person was not included in the activities which the children were doing, right? So this is all what? Discrimination, right? The children are discriminating the other person, right? So this is what? Discrimination. So I've told you the theme of this chapter, okay? So this was all what? The theme of our chapter. Then after that, what we are going to study in this chapter. So I've told you the theme, that what is the theme, what all I'm going to tell you about, what is this chapter all about, about discrimination, right? So now what are we going to study in this chapter? The topics which we are going to study in this chapter, now I'm going to tell you that. So see, first of all, we will be getting to know about differences and prejudice. So differences and prejudice. See, we know that diversity leads to discrimination, and this discrimination, right? So there are differences, and these differences later on we do what? We do prejudice. We prejudge the person, right? So we will get to know about differences and prejudice, that how the differences are there, and on the basis of those differences we prejudge the other person. Okay, then after that, creating stereotype. So I'll be telling you that how the people create a stereotype about the other person. So this we will get to know in a separate video, and I will also tell you the differences. I'll tell you that how prejudice and stereotype both are different. Okay. Then after that, inequality and discrimination. So friends, inequality, is it good? No. Inequality and discrimination. Inequality is wrong. Inequality should not be there. So diversity leads to discrimination, and later on this discrimination gets converted into inequality. I've told you in the first chapter, which was understanding diversity, that inequality about caste system, I told you, right? So this is wrong. So inequality and discrimination we will learn in a separate video lecture. Okay. Then after that, on being discriminated against. So when the people get discriminated, so what happens? We will get to know in this topic. Then after that, the story of B.R. Ambedkar. So the story of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar we will be learning. So there were many leaders. There were many leaders who got discriminated. So Dr. B.R. Ambedkar also got discriminated. So on the basis that how he fought against the discrimination, he also got discriminated. Now, so how he fought against this discrimination, right? How he got a name, right? So we will be getting to know about him, how he faced the discrimination. Okay. Then after that, striving for equality. So striving for equality. So when the constitution makers, the people who were making a constitution, the constitution makers thought that inequality should not be there. Yes, inequality should not be there because of diversity. See, I told you na, diversity led to discrimination. So inequality should not be there because of diversity. We should enjoy diversity because diversity gives us a uniqueness. It makes our world look beautiful. So that's why the constitution makers thought that inequality should not be there because of the diversity. So I've told you, see, see, now giving you an example. So when you are in a school, so in your school we need to wear same dress, this uniform, the school uniform, right? So in that school uniform only, wearing the same uniform and seeing the same uniform everywhere, each and every child is wearing the school uniform, right? So seeing that school uniform everywhere, we get so bored, na? So now suppose that that there is a person saying you need to wear the same dress for the whole life. So will you enjoy it? No, we would not enjoy it. We would get bored, na? But when we are wearing colorful dresses, different types of dresses which are having different colors, so what? So we will just enjoy it, right? So this is only diversity. It makes our world beautiful. Okay. So I've told you that what is the theme of this chapter, and the topics which we are going to know. So I'll be making separate videos for each and every topic. Like our first topic was differences and prejudice. So this video for this topic, there will be a separate video, and just like that all the topics will be having a separate video, so that it would be easy for you all to understand. Okay friends, So, if you like this video, do like, share and subscribe. Bye-bye.